Hi everyone, it's Kylie Francescan, and I'm choosing to make this video because I've been requested by a couple of consultants for the talk that I gave at the Leadership Breakout session at this year's Palooza. So I could send them the speech, but it's written in outline form, so the easiest thing would be for me is to redo it on video and let them share with their teams. So I'll get started. Okay, what I was asked to speak on is how choosing my attitude changed my business. I was very excited to speak on this subject because it is something that's very close to my heart. You see, I am a very passionate person. I am quick to draw, and I'm a person who jumps first and asks questions later. In the past, in different instances, it's been good, but sometimes it's been ugly when I've allowed negative energy to dictate my actions. In the past, when I've let that happen, I've hurt people, I've created unnecessary drama, and I pretty much brought negativity and stress and failure to my business. Then I discovered the secret of my success in business and in life. How many of you have read the book, The Secret? Here it is. Well, I've not only read the book, I've listened to the CD and watched the movie. And it changed my life and my business because it taught me how the law of attraction works. What I do, what I say, how I act, and what I think is what I attract. You know, like they use an example of having a bad day. Have you ever gotten, your alarm went off late, you jumped out of bed, you stubbed your toe, jumped in the shower, got soap in your eyes, went down, made your coffee, spilled coffee on your shirt, then left for work and was caught in traffic. It's not saying that those things happen to you on purpose. Things do happen, but how you choose to react to them is your choice. You know, if you throw your hands up in the air and say, I'm having a bad day, well, guess what? I doubt things are going to improve. If you say, you know what, things happen, and we're just going to move on, and I'm going to have a good attitude about it, I promise you your days will get better. You know, I've actually been in awe about using some of the suggested practices of The Secret. Once, my husband and I decided to give it a little test, you know. My husband and I were fighting with each other. It was like one morning, and everything he said irritated me. Everything I said irritated him. We were just like, rah, rah, rah. And I walked to the mailbox, and I thought, I'm going to use that secret, and I'm going to see if this works. Because it says to focus on something positive, even one thing if you like about somebody. Well, I chose to do some positive affirmations in my head about my husband, about him. So I'm like, I have a good husband. He's really nice. He's super cute. He's a good dad. And I came back. I didn't say him out loud to him. I come back, and both of our attitudes had miraculously changed. He didn't hear me, but I don't know if he saw the demeanor in my face. Either way, I don't know what happened, but all I know is it worked. So I strongly suggest getting this book and reading it for yourself and applying some of the practices to your life. Now, because I am a very passionate and loud about everything I do, it has been and always will be a struggle for me to rein in my emotions because I love to share, especially with the introduction of Facebook. If you know me and are my friend, you know I'm 3, 4, 5 minimum posts a day. But for an extrovert like me, it's hard not to use Facebook for everything as a platform, i.e. fixing wrongs I've perceived or going off on how I was treated at whatever store or getting everyone to join my bandwagon to validate my opinions and feelings. However, a while ago I made it a choice not to use Facebook in that way. On days I was irritated with something in my business, 9 times out of 10, if I did an internal assessment, I usually came to the conclusion that I was having a bad candle day because the reality was not something happened to me, but it was because I was not happy with what I was not doing in my own business. So every single day, I make a conscious decision to stay positive, to keep the good returning to me in my business as well as in my life. It's kind of funny, but my positive attitude on Facebook has actually gotten me backlash from my very own Gold Canyon brothers and sisters. Would you believe I've been accused of being Gold Canyon's cheerleader throughout the years. And at first, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of bothered me. But then I chose to embrace it. Because if you're one of the ones that call me Gold Canyon's cheerleader, you're absolutely right. I am Gold Canyon's cheerleader. Because I do believe in this company. I believe in the products. I believe in the people that I work with. And I believe in my team. So you're damn right. I am Gold Canyon's biggest cheerleader. And if you really got to know me, you'll find out that I'm your biggest cheerleader too. Now, having said that, don't mistake my passion for the positive as being delusional. There are times when no matter how positive you are, or I am, things happen. But how I choose to react to it is my choice. Let me give you a personal example. One year, I remember that it was the last day before Christmas break. I received a fundraiser with 2 cases of broken candles. At that time, I had asked myself, how are you going to act? I could have gotten mad, stomped my feet, went into the organizer and said, yeah, Gold Canyon should have had these candles to us 2 weeks ago. I could have cussed out the FedEx driver for breaking the candles. Yet, where would that have gotten me? Nowhere. You see, we're selling, shipping, and receiving glass and wax. Things are going to happen. They do happen, and they will continue to happen. So, you just need to get used to that when selling candles. But what I chose to do at that time was I explained the situation calmly to the organizer. I contacted Gold Canyon, and I mapped out an action plan for delivery. My organizer was happy with the honesty and appreciated me doing what I could do to make the situation right. And did it require extra work on my end? Absolutely. But guess what? I'm the owner of my business. And that's what owners do. They make situations right for their customers. Had I gone off the deep end, I would have just created unneeded drama for others, brought additional stress to my already stressful situation, and to that I say, no way. Now, saying that I've got a flair for the positive, I'm pretty sure that Kim at Gold Canyon, and Gail at Gold Canyon, and Patty Byler, my upline, and Jessica, Chris, Joe, John, and now Tom can vouch that I am not the la-la delusional type. They can verify that I am not quiet, and I do not hesitate to contact Gold Canyon and partner support if there is an issue. I still am just as passionate, but I do my best to approach it in how can we fix this together? Not a look what you did to me or you guys are wrong attitude. Calmly, just contact him and say, here's the situation, how are we going to fix it? But most of the time, not my team, not my Facebook friends, not any of the groups I'm in. You guys don't even know I contacted Gold Canyon. Because a lesson I learned a long time ago is that I don't need a posse to prove that I'm having an issue. I just send a support ticket. I don't have to round up the troops to see if everybody's having the same problem as I am. That's not my job. They have people at Gold Canyon to assess the situations as they come in. So definitely send in a ticket if you're having an issue. But you don't need to round everybody up. Now, this lesson right there has been a struggle for me because I used to be a flight attendant with American Airlines. And in 1993, we went on strike and shut American Airlines down. And at that time, I found myself on the cover of the New York Times calling the CEO of American Airlines out for poor wages. So calling people out and rallying the troops like Jimmy Hoffa is in my DNA. Yet one day I realized that Gold Canyon is not like big corporate America because my success equals Gold Canyon's success. Whereas in corporate America, not gonna lie, they are trying to keep the little man down. Here, they build us up because when we make money, they make money. Can I get an amen? Amen. I'm here by myself, so I have to give myself the amen. Now, I want to leave you with the last thought that really sums up my attitude in my business. Every time I go to a Gold Canyon event, whether it be a trip, Palooza or convention, leadership summit, my greatest walkaway is the human connection. It blows my mind at how blessed I am to have a simple candle walk into my life and connect me with so many wonderful people. It literally will throw me on the floor if I stop to think about it too long. I would be nothing without the support, the love, and the camaraderie of the people I've met through Gold Canyon. What we have here at Gold Canyon is fantastic. Every day on Facebook and at every event, I see us building each other up, cheering each other on, and supporting each other in times of need. We are a unique and special group of people brought together by a candle. So as a member of this amazing community, it is my responsibility to continue to bring my light to that equation, to keep attracting the positive to all that are here with me in this business, because every single one of you deserves it. It is very simple. We sell candles. We bring light into people's lives with the flicker of a flame and the light in our hearts. We evoke precious memories in people with our fragrances. And we leave imprints on each other with how we make each other feel. So, what I'm asking you is to keep continuing to bring that light and let your light shine for your customers, for your fellow Gold Canyon consultants, and most of all for yourself, because you deserve the positive. Well, that concludes the talk that I did at Leadership Summit. Thank you so much for letting me share. I hope that the lesson I learned can help you with your Gold Canyon business. Thanks so much, everyone, and I hope you all have a great smelling day.